Police will sit down Tuesday for the first of many meetings with members of the community to discuss the high number of sexual assault cases designated unfounded in Waterloo Region. A national report by the Globe and Mail listed the rate of cases in Waterloo Region at 27% between 2010 and 2014, a number higher than the national rate of 19.4%. The first meeting Tuesday between police and over 20 community members will determine the course of action future meetings will take. And there has been talk of the local group implementing the well-known Philadelphia case review model for its work. It was developed in the year 2000 and subsequently has been copied by many communities across the U.S. Two parallel issues in 1999-2000 in the large American city prompted the first review. Considered a bold move at the time, the review was initiated by now-deceased Philadelphia Police Commissioner John Timony, who approached the Women's Law Project and other community members to ask for help in reviewing the cases and help restore community faith in the police. Carol Tracy, director of the Women's Law Project in Philadelphia, was one of the first panel members. Police acknowledged they made mistakes, said Tracy. Our job was to come in, see if we saw problems, why there was a problem, and do all we could to improve how sex crimes cases are investigated and victims are treated. Issues uncovered by the review included incomplete paperwork about evidence, missing records of rape kit results, reports that indicate victim blaming, and witnesses who may have been identified but not questioned. Tracy told CBC News the initial reviews involved just unfounded sexual assault cases, but in recent years the panel has evolved into a yearly look at a cross-section of open cases. If we see a problem, we set the file aside, then meet with the captain or line supervisor and go over the issue, said Tracy. Sometimes the problem is solved there, or other times we have a follow-up meeting with the captain. Sarah Castleman, Executive Director of the Sexual Assault Support Center of Waterloo Region, is looking forward to talking about the issues survivor advocates have been dealing with for years. Castleman told CBC News police response is one piece of the picture, but the entire system doesn't serve survivors of sexual violence well. She hopes this review leads to even wider change. It's really positive that we're heading in a direction where the community is going to be engaged on the issue, said Castleman. I'm hoping that this is an opportunity to shift how we respond to survivors and how they experience our criminal justice process, because it's been an issue for a very long time. How will she measure the group's success? To achieve measurable improvements, we have to look at data that is trackable. So, we have to look at unfounded rates, we have to look at charge rates, we have to look at the data, like number of female police officers in the force. Tracy, who says she appreciates the difficult job police have investigating sexual assaults, points out the committee is not there to cross-examine police but describes the yearly review as a systems improvement project. Her advice to Waterloo Police going into this session: don't be defensive about it.